Brian Kennedy, your thoughts.
Tina Peters, a Gold Star mom who's 70 years old, was put in solitary confinement. And it looks to me like her only crime was the fact that she was trying to run a fair election in the state of Colorado as the Mesa County clerk and recorder. She thought there was improprieties, and so she wanted to do something about that to preserve the evidence. The state of Colorado charged her and put her on trial and then convicted her, and she's in prison now for 9 years, which is essentially a death sentence.
Are you saying that you believe the president should call out the 101st Airborne? They should go to her prison in Colorado and say, hey, boys, the pros from Dover are here, back off. We're taking Tina Peters and we're going to take her today.
Yeah, I'd love to see that happen.
Tina Peters should be out of prison right now. She should not have to serve another day there. And you know what it's going to take? I think it's going to take somebody doing something very drastic, a group of people doing something drastic to let them know that they don't have any peace. I think it's going to take somebody doing something very drastic, a group of people doing something drastic to let them know that they don't have any peace. Something very drastic.
I've heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
I continue to think that our voting machines are too vulnerable.
Voting machines in Georgia and Texas switch votes from one candidate to another.
Virtually every machine was broken into.
Ballot recording machines.
Voting machines.
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 Voting machines.
Voting machines. Machines.
Machine.
Machines.
Machine. Machines, which are vulnerable to being hacked.
Every time on MSNBC they talk about Tina Peters, they're proud that they have a Gold Star mother in there for 9 years. They want her to die in prison, just like they wanted President Trump to die in prison.
That these voting machines aren't rigged. They're not set up to the internet. You can't easily hack them. But still, Donald Trump was able to convince millions of Americans that the election was stolen.
Trump tried to steal the election in 2020 through lies. Didn't work. He then incited the insurrection. It didn't work. Him and his MAGA allies have learned from their failures. And we caught someone. Tina Peters, who is now serving 9 years of imprisonment because she tried to mess around with voting equipment in the state of Colorado.
The Secretary of State basically said in writing that I could regain my access to my elections department if I agreed to say these exact words. And just so I get them right, I'm going to read them for you. Quote, I hereby fully and completely repudiate, retract, and disavow the statement I made during a Facebook Live broadcast in which I stated, we've got to get those machines so they are transparent to the people. It was also a condition of her deal that I agree to use Dominion voting systems going forward. And I said no. I said Dominion can compete with every other company to see whose system is best and most secure. I announced I was rejecting her deal.
President Trump is not the insurrectionist here. It's those agency heads who were under an executive order, 13848, required to investigate and then provide the investigative work product of their agencies of any foreign interference in any federal election. And after 2020's election, refused to provide any information concerning foreign interference, which took place, by the way. They were in violation.
Well, maybe there's a God above, but all I've ever learned from love was how to shoot somebody who
Your lies are well documented, and these convictions are serious. You are no hero, you abused your position, and you're a charlatan.
I did my best, it wasn't much. I couldn't feel, so I tried to touch. I told the truth, I didn't come to fool ya. And even though it all went wrong, I'll stand before the Lord of Son with nothing on my tongue but hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Tina Peters is someone who has clearly inspired many people with her courage. Even in the face of overwhelming pressure, she's carried herself with a strength that reflects deep faith and an unwavering sense of purpose.
Is Colorado, on the day right now? I think Colorado's about to get a reckoning. And Trump may have been measured in coming to the point of a response, but he's here now. I guarantee you, the American people, Colorado doesn't really need to actually worry that much about Trump. He'll do what he does to get Tina Peters free. The rest of the country is glaring and observing the actions of the government officials in Colorado. That's who they need to be concerned about.